Jessie Dotson, born December 1974. In Memphis, Tennessee. Jessie Dotson's childhood was poverty and conflict. Jessie's father abused his mother, leading her to leave the household. Dotson was removed from his grandmother's home for stealing. Dotson would drop out of school at 16, making his way to the juvenile justice system. Dotson would begin to have a cold, dark look in his eyes. In 1990, Jessie Dotson would be charged with disorderly conduct for threatening his mother. Dotson made threats during the arrest. Jessie would start playing with guns. At 17, Dotson would be arrested again. After police did a traffic stop, during the search, officers would find a shotgun. Jessie's cold-blooded behavior would take a dark turn. Dotson would then be arrested again, spending 14 years in prison for a prior homicide. While Dotson is during his sentence, he would gain a reputation for putting a knife in other inmates. Loving the sound of horror, he told other inmates, "I'm gonna kill my brother when I get out." For dating his old girlfriend. Dotson's brother and his ex-girlfriend would have kids. They would remain together. Jessie and his brother would argue over the jail phone. Jessie had anger towards him before being released. August 2007, Dotson would be released and placed on parole. Dotson would immediately go around his family. While Dotson is out of jail, the family would have get-togethers on Leicester Street. Dotson and his brother would have words. But Dotson wasn't the same. He loved violence. It was the answer. And now he was a cold-blooded killer. Dotson had his mind made up. Dotson would keep a gun, only being out of prison for 8 months. It's March 2008. Jessie would be at his brother's house. Jessie and his brother would begin arguing. Things got physical. Jessie suddenly snapped. Jessie would grab his gun, aim his gun at his brother, then shooting him. His brother died instantly. Jessie then turned to the other 3 adults, killing them all. Jessie stood over the 4 deceased adults, then made his way to the kitchen looking for a knife to finish off the kids so they could not point him out. Jessie would begin killing 2 more kids and trying to kill 3 other kids, with his nephew saying, "I love you." Jessie said, "No you don't," and cut him, then fleeing the scene, leaving a bloodbath of family behind. Memphis police would arrive to the scene after getting a call.
I want to try to see my son. My kid's father, the door's wide open.
Police arrived. 6 people are dead. 3 children are wounded. They immediately rush them to the hospital. They go into surgery. One of the kids wake up from surgery. The detective began asking the child questions. Detective learned that Junior is Uncle Jesse, that they went to search for Jesse, finding him immediately. The detective played the tape of the child saying Uncle Junior did it. Jesse would then confess, then tell his mother he is sorry and give her a hug. Then Jesse would be arrested on 6 counts of murders, 3 attempt murder charges.
When he said,
Jesse would be sentenced to death. This would go down as the deadliest brutal crime in Memphis history. Memphis would put the Dotson nightmare behind them as life go on.
Memphis man who claims to be like Michael Myers
But the Dotson name would take more lives in the future in Memphis. Joshua Dotson would be from Memphis, Tennessee. He would grow up in poverty as well. During his teenage years, he would do time at Somerville Jail, a juvenile facility, outside of Memphis, Tennessee for wild teenagers. Joshua would have problems at the Somerville facility, as one day he would get in a gang fight. Some of the kids described Joshua as crazy or didn't have it all. Fast forward later in Joshua's life. Joshua would want to become a rapper. But to do so, Joshua believes he have to catch some bodies to get famous. Because he's grown now, Joshua would start calling himself Michael Myers. June 2022, Joshua and his girlfriend would have an argument. Joshua would make a heartless decision and shoot his girlfriend. After leaving, police would arrive to the scene. During the investigation, they realized Joshua was the last person with her. Police would pick Joshua up and interrogate him. During the interrogation, Joshua admitted to police he killed his girlfriend and admitting to allegedly killing 3 other people. Joshua was arrested after the interrogation. but the last name stuck out. That name was Dotson, reminding Memphis of Jessie Dotson.
Baby in the hands of a killer, like he had already killed 2 people and then he turned around and killed.
And authorities never said what led them to Dotson. We know at one point there was a more than $13,000 reward out for him. Unclear if anyone's been able to claim that today. Right now he's facing 4 different first-degree murder charges, including for the murder of his unborn child, as well as 2 first-degree attempted murder charges.
Claims to be like Michael Myers and calls himself serial killer, gets sentenced to 102 years in prison.
The Dotson family at least killed 10 people, or maybe more. The name bring pain upon the city of Memphis. These 2 Dotson killers will always be remembered for the evil murders. May God bless the victims. Do you think another Dotson will kill in the future? Until next time, America.